Ooh, this could go very badly for me right now, huh? Yeah, it did. Okay. So, what we'll do... Because I don't want to sit around looking for another ace friend. We're just going to click this button and pretend that that didn't happen. Hi YouTube, how are you today? We're back, another video, etc. Just off the back of making a critical error. Tactical mistake, if you will. But we got this. Because now I know how to handle it. We're good. It's gonna be good. Thank you very much to everyone who came out last night for the ranting hour. It was a lot of fun. I think that my nervousness was probably unfounded, but shut up. How about that? It was a good time. It did not hurt that Mino was drunk. And kind of put me a little more at ease, made me feel like it was less on me, if that makes sense, which is a stupid thing to say, but, you know, we can't necessarily rationalize the way we feel about everything all the time. I just want to point out that this ace friend is way better than the one I used the first time I tried this, which was the only ace friend I had. It was a 3-turn ace. Did not have all of the passives, which it's bad when your burst plus attack is hitting for less than 150k. Which, admittedly, that one was, you know, it was what, 210, but it's still a big difference. And also, I had brought the wrong summon because instead of bringing Odin right here, I had Brothers. Because that was just what I had already put in the slot before I had moved my characters in and stuff, and I didn't double check it. DFFOO noob confirmed. Well, I guess it kind of doesn't matter how this goes. You're all going to get broken. Yep. Pushes everyone back. That's fine. So it looks like A has the lowest health, so that's where we're going to focus our damage. Once one of them drops below 80%, then it will cancel the orb on all of them. And I know from experience in doing this that we should not have any problems with dropping them below. It will probably happen somewhere in this block right here on their turns, because that's what happened last time. You got Exdeath doing about not quite 80,000 damage per turn on their turns, just with the poisons, and then you've got Ace doing another big chunk, and you've got the counters from Beatrix, which have splash damage. So it racks up really quickly, and that was actually the tactical error that I made the last time. At 69%, nice, and probably some of the other HP thresholds, these guys will do that attack that they started the fight with. They'll just cut your HP by an amount, fairly significant amount. And if you're not adequately prepared for it, I was not, then what will actually happen is they'll cut your HP, but it's like a trigger. It's not a I have to take my turn to do it kind of thing. Which means that it's possible for them to then get their turn and murder you. And that's what happened to me, was they killed Ace. Because one of them cut our HP, and then this asshole over here not that one, but this one. C had like 13,000 brave, and then just came in and chopped Ace up. We want to avoid that. But so far so good. That should be it. Yeah, there we go. So they'll enter a counter stance here, which you can see with this glowing yellow aura business. If you do, I don't know if it's physical or if it's just melee. According to Dissidia Compendium, I think it's both. I think. But I'm not using a physical team, so I don't have to worry. Apologies if you notice that I am muting. A little congested today, you can probably tell hearing my voice. Although maybe you... maybe it's because of the 10 packs a day I'm apparently smoking. Oh, goodness. That makes me laugh. Okay, Rose Petals is still up for a few turns. Good. Good, 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 good. Now, I'm not sure how I want to approach this. I definitely need C to get more turns. I need to get A down below... I need to get A to 69% before this turn right here. Like, that is a need. Which is about 750,000 damage. Which is a lot. Not gonna lie. Although I guess it doesn't matter now that I've got Exdeath's burst. Or not burst. But his EX up. That being said... Okay, Vortex has 2 turns. Curse has 5. Decisions. I've kind of been defaulting to Black Hole because it's sort of his weakest move. It deals fine damage to one target, and it's got the 80% splash because they're at 3 stacks to the other guys. So it's fine. It's probably not as good as Almagest, but I'm trying to stretch out my Almagest as best I can. Now we're in kind of a situation. So we'll need to spread the damage around a little bit. Because we want to avoid this guy going below until Exdeath takes a turn. We'll go ahead and pop it. Okay, good. We're good, I think. Should be. This, somewhere in here, somewhere in this block, this guy is going to take enough off-turn damage to drop him below. And I want to make sure that I've got the ability to negate the damage. Because you can. Got him. And see, this guy's going to go for an HP attack, and I'm just going to say no. And then she's going to counter. The next order of business is we want to make sure that we get her EX off as well as the HP plus from that before probably this guy goes below, which is going to be a little tough. So we'll focus damage on you. And then I'm actually just going to get Ace out of here. Because I was concerned about that. Although I didn't realize he still had the thing up, the debuff. I guess we were worried about nothing. That being said, I got a Rose Petals this turn anyway. Apologies if you can hear some nonsense going on outside. Holy shit. Some people apparently do not seem to understand that, I don't know, people have shit to do. You know what I mean? Y'all don't want to hear all that. We had a pretty big storm last night, and so there's been a lot of I can't tell if they're just doing landscaping work or if it's legitimately chainsaws, like chopping up fallen tree branches and stuff outside. But it is super obnoxious. Okay, so Rose Petals. He does still have Power of the Void, so I don't have to worry about you too much. But I... Oh, you don't... Oh, okay. Well, fuck y'all. I don't have to worry about anybody. You're way the hell back there. Okay, we're looking pretty good. This is great. We'll go ahead and shock, because Rose Petals is about to fall off, which we don't want. And then we're going to take a Medica. Here in about, I'm going to say 15% of their health. So I want to drop them below 50 before I do it. But I'm going to go ahead and pop Y'shtola's BT plus finisher. And then as I do, I'm going to, you know what? We'll go ahead and do this, that's fine. There we go. It's a defense down debuff along with attack and speed down based on the number of debuffs that you have. And I don't know if you've noticed this, but Exdeath puts on a lot of debuffs. I don't need that at the moment. What is this? Max Brave. Okay. B and C. We'll go for you, actually. Because we want to break them out of order. Excellent. Things are proceeding very nicely. I need to let B get a few more turns so it can hit maximum stacks of Kurosame. But even if I don't, it's okay. It's not the end of the world or anything. We're gonna Almagest again. Why not? And then basically the rest of the fight, once we start popping off our bursts, is the goal is to maximize BT efficiency and uptime with Golbez. So, in addition to taking tons of extra turns with Y'shtola, what we're actually going to do, we're going to start popping C65s. We're going to make sure that these guys get all kinds of turns. It's going to be great. What buff is falling off? Oh, Sworn General. So I have to Clem Hazard now. Well. The turn order is kind of weird and not at all consolidated the way that I would like it to be. But that's okay. Medica again. Then we'll probably start using Y'shtola to manipulate turns. While I sit here, what I'm going to do, while I wait on these animations, is I'm going to head over to the TCC Discord server, which is absolutely a podcast. So the next trigger of Sandstorm Plus is at 39%, and then they do it again at 19%. So basically, some time from now, which is not yet, I'll have to worry about making sure I put up my protections again. Which, actually, that would be a really good time to make sure that I am in Burst with Exdeath. That's a good idea. I'll go ahead and take the EX this time. Get the extra battery off. And then, because I want to group their turns together a little bit more, we're going to go ahead and pop that on there. And we're going to do it twice. Check their debuffs. Vortex, Demon Living Curse, Power of the Void. Yeah, okay, we're good. We'll get rid of this because that's troubling. I really do need to remove Beatrix's evasion passes as well. I keep telling myself I'm going to, and then I never do it. Additionally, the orb does come back. I think it's when you hit them at 40%, I believe. So 39% it'll come back. At which point we're going to be using the Thunder Enchant from the Ash Call. Don't really want to break you, but I also don't want to let you do whatever you want to do. So the play is to use Safeguard right here. Because it won't matter, even if you do a bunch of damage or whatever. Had you gone for an HP attack or something like that, Exdeath still would have been safe. Let's pop you back one. And then you. And then here in a moment, we will Burst Plus with Y'shtola, probably right here. Maybe not. I don't know. We will see what we do when we get there. Which isn't exactly a satisfying response, but C and A are both something of a problem. Whoops. The hell? My audio settings got all messed up. So, sorry if the sound of the music or whatever just changed dramatically, which it probably did. What we want... C goes first. Yeah, okay. We'll take the Appletus. Okay, good. We're safe. I was thinking it was going to be hitting for like double or maybe triple digit damage, and then it wasn't going to shave very well. And when I say triple digit, I'm talking like 100, as opposed to the 800 or 900 that it did. So yeah, we're good right now. And we are almost set up for what we want. So Beatrix is going to take her turn right here to pop off with her HP plus. And then, let's see. Vortex still up. Vortex still good. So we're just going to push damage with Almagest. Which you'll notice, because I don't have any kind of Brave Gain ups, Almagest is actually going to be doing less damage than words. The other thing, I can't talk. I'm going to bring C back. EX. That's actually the big problem that I'm having right here, is keeping Y'shtola filled up on skills. Okay. Now, the goal here is you. I want to push you below 40% before Beatrix's next turn. Or to apply Exdeath's EX and then do it. Which is pretty tempting, but no, we're not doing it. One turn. Demon Living, but a Darkness, Curse. Okay. Exdeath's EX will do about 1%. Y'shtola's going into her turn batteried, so she should do a good chunk damage. Yeah, we'll use it. We should be able to push them below, or that guy, anyway, below the 40% mark by the time Exdeath gets another turn. Fingers crossed. Really kind of depends on how much damage that this is going to do. Which, speaking of which, is Doom of the Living still up? Yes, for a couple of turns. Let's get him. Oh no. Oh no. No, 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 no. So bad things happened. Oops. All right. It's that time again. because I'm starting my burst phase with so much Brave, we're obviously going Black Hole. Which is basically the only way that Black Hole is ever going to cap damage. Ever. Keep that in mind. Future Exdeath runners. I know that you're there. So this guy is going to pop off as soon as I leave the burst, I assume. That's okay. And then this will do about 1 to 2% of their health in damage, because they've got 150k. Oh, wow. Maybe it won't. Holy shit. Where's all your Brave gain, dude? For real, where was all the Brave gain there? Yikes. But it's alright. We have got all kinds of incoming damage to these guys. All kinds. So this guy is going to get his little countdown thing and pop off. And it's super duper not going to matter. This one will, though. Because I have no protections up from that. But it's okay. I have a lot of turns. There we go. There's our damage. Thank you, Exdeath. I really don't want to do that thing. Then you. No. You. There we go. We finally got their turns grouped together again. It is now incredibly important that we find a way to break B, which we have. Because now I can break C. Very nice. And then please let me EX, because I'm not trying to die out here. Now I believe that it's while they have their quicksand up, they have an HP poison aura. Somewhat less than ideal. But it's not the end of the world either. I really want to break you. Although, this could be a problem. In fact, it almost for sure will be a problem in just a moment. Because now you're at 19. Oh, got him. This is the problem with them being so far apart in terms of their HP damage. Yikes! Sorry, you stole it. Alright, so we have expended Exdeath's BT effect. It is now just a matter of doing what we gotta do. I'm going to take Holy Knight right here. So that when I go for the Vortex, excuse me, the Maelstrom here. Perfect. And then that's gonna do nothing. Then we counter again. Okay, excellent. Y'shtola cannot take that much damage. I don't know if you know this or not. So we kind of have to summon here. And let's see. Beatrix does get another turn here. So let's Thunder Slash. Beatrix's last turn will have us using the Ash Call. So that we can enchant the party, so that everyone is doing the damage that they need to be doing. I did not get nearly enough ticks of the Exdeath burst effect, but it happens. What are we at? So we got 15 turns to deal an amount of damage, which we, I reckon, can do. Gonna have to hope that that procs. Okay, good. It's not gonna last very long, but that's okay. Really doesn't have to. We'll go ahead and use this to get rid of that buff. I really need Y'shtola to get her EX back. Because I need Y'shtola to not die. Basically. That's the gist of it. Please stop dying. Okay. We can take this Clim Hazard. We've got 5 turns, 5 of Beatrix's turns, to do a bunch of damage, which should be sufficient, I hope. Please, for the love of God, Y'shtola, why are you like this? So now we also lose Y'shtola's burst effect. But we got the heal, which is really what we needed. We need to focus down B, because B has the lowest orb. So, we've got a pretty good chunk of HP damage that we have to do in not a very large chunk of time. That being said, A looks like it's doing its best to kill itself. and take the Grand Cross. I cannot afford non-AoE attacks right now. And this is the time to abuse Scion's Holy, because I foolishly didn't do it earlier. We definitely bumbled the second part of this fight. Which, holy shit, all the counter procs and the HP damage ticks and everything have very significantly affected this video's runtime. My god. And then this guy. This should kill A and B. Ooh, didn't quite get B. But Beatrix should get the finishing blow, since that has splash, and so does this. Are you kidding me? Is this a joke to you right now? Please die. Stop being alive. There's no way. Okay, Jesus. Thank you. Man. That was an experience and a half. But we got it. Okay. I might have to try and run this again and just increase the speed of the video so that it's a cleaner run, and also so it doesn't take so long. But we got it. Ooh. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe. Helps out a lot. Help me grow the channel. I really appreciate it. Thank you again to BC, Inc. and Mino for having me on the Ranting Hour last night. And for everyone for coming out. See you in the next video. Take care.